Hey guys, my name's Kevin Jung, and I'm with TLC Creative. Today we're going to be looking at the idea of spiritual families. One of the beauties of the gospel is the recognition that we can not only call God our Father, but everyone else in our church are brothers and sisters in Christ. There's a unique sweetness that's unlike any other when someone who's never had a spiritual family before realizes that they're part of this spiritual banquet with uncles and aunts, brothers and sisters, that's able to celebrate with them in their victories and encourage them in their lows. And we see a beautiful image of this in the gospel or in the Bible, where Paul is able to take up that mantle and be a spiritual father for Timothy, helping him also to be a godly man. And following that rhythm, we also see that in TLC. Today we're going to be seeing two brothers who are not only spiritual fathers, but also had a spiritual father influence them and help them become more like Christ. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
So JJ, previously we talked about community and what it's like to have people there for you and help disciple you while you disciple others. So has there been like a spiritual mother or father for you?
Yeah, I'd say before coming to TLC, I never really had that in my life. And then once I started up SALT discipleship with Jerry, I got to experience what that was like, and that was really cool to have that and to experience that, continue to experience that now, so it's been great.
How did that happen?
Yeah, definitely a lot of God's grace. It all started with me asking my friend Richie if he knew small group, knew of a church, and got connected with TLC. Met some people there, and I feel like honestly it started when I made a commitment to my relationship with God. I feel like before church I was like a typical lukewarm Christian, and obviously in the Bible God hates those people the most, right? So I feel like it started with that, and then Pastor Tony likes to talk about like upward trajectory. I feel like ever since I committed my relationship or recommitted my relationship with God, I've been on that upward trajectory. And I guess long story short, yeah, along that ride came Jerry and SALT, and it's been definitely a relationship I needed and something that really pushed me to kind of commit to coming to TLC in the first place. So
I guess how has Jerry been there for you during like pivotal or like dark or hard moments in your life, and why was he helpful to have?
I think for myself, I just needed someone who was fully committed, and it's like a kind of a simple thing, yet it takes a lot to commit. Commitment, yeah. And so I feel like every step of the way he's kind of shown that, exemplified that to me. Yeah, it's just cool to have someone who I guess, yeah, respect from a higher, whatever you call it, figure, and just it's been really helpful to have someone committed to me.
Can you think of like a time where like you went to Jerry for like advice? And, like how does he kind of like how do you feel like he helps steer you towards like the right direction, or help kind of like figure out your thoughts and things like that?
I'll say biggest for me was like just deciding ultimately like which church I wanted to attend, I feel like I was at a crossroads of coming to TLC or coming to there's a church called Catalyst where I had some friends from school that went to, and he didn't necessarily tell me which church to go to, but I don't know, I just feel like just through conversation I felt like TLC was a place where it could really help me grow, versus Catalyst where I knew people and it seemed a little bit more comfortable. And just feel through conversing and talking with him, like, I don't know, ultimately kind of God just pushed me to TLC.
I like how you mentioned like TLC being there for you and that being a place where you can grow. So I guess like outside of Jerry, we look at church as kind of a family for you, right? Like a community where you guys ride and die with each other, brothers and sisters in Christ. So how do you feel like the family of TLC has impacted you?
So before TLC, it's been a while since I've been in a church community, and I think I was going to church pretty selfishly. Like I was kind of in a state of how can the church like fit my needs, right? And I think God helped me kind of change my mindset in going like with a selfless attitude, right? How can I bless others? And I feel like that change in attitude helped. And to answer your question, it's been amazing. It's everything and more I've wanted. It's growing and meeting new people, and I don't know, just being able to go to church has just been amazing. And becoming a member was a very big deal for me, because I never thought I would find community at my age.
So to kind of close out, I know that now you're discipling Asher, and you're at this point kind of like an older brother, like a father figure for him in faith. So how have you taken the things that Jerry has taught you and kind of use that to kind of steer Asher as he's walking in his faith?
Yeah, I feel like I said before, think Jerry's commitment to our relationships very evident, and it was very big for me. And so I guess that's something I want to do for Asher. I know he's not from here, and just starting this process, I definitely wanted to do it, but definitely had insecurities about it. But ultimately, what I knew I could provide from the start is just that commitment to whatever Asher needs, and that's something I guess I'm trying to provide in the beginning, at least.
Yeah, no, I love that.